Hey everyone, it's Desiree, and today we are going to make a baby card. We have to welcome a little one. Today I'm going to feature the rubber duck die from Paper Rose along with the baby bottle, and I'll be using one of their baby sentiments, set 1. I've already taken care of all of my die cutting and taking care of my sentiment as well. I stamped that on a scrap piece of aqua cardstock in white pigment and used white embossing powder and heat set that. And now I'm going to build the baby bottles. I die cut them in white and I'm putting them on this strip of paper that I'll cut away. I wanted to be able to layer up my pieces, but not on my card. So when I have a die that's like this, and that's what I'm looking to do so that I can play around with the placement of them, I'll just take a scrap piece of cardstock that's smaller than that and build on that strip. I chose pieces from my scrap stash, 2 shades of pink and 2 shades of purple. And what's great is this die has that little tiny piece that makes it look like there's a liquid inside, and then the top or the bottom of the baby bottle nipple there. And I die cut that from white cardstock, and I'm going to layer that onto another piece of white cardstock and just cut around the die cut to give that some dimension and texture. And I'll do the same thing with the pink bottle as well. Here's where I'm going to cut away that white strip. Didn't glue the top part of the nipple to that strip so that I could cut that away, and then just cut along the die cut along the bottom. So now I have layered die cut pieces that I can now play around with the placement on the front of my card. Forgot that I had to die cut a second one for the screw top there, so took care of that. And we'll just get that set in place, doing the same thing, setting that on a white piece of cardstock and just cutting around. Once I have those set, I'm going to set those aside and work on the adorable rubber ducky. I love rubber duckies. I think they are absolutely adorable. I'm going to take a small piece of scrap black and put that behind the eye. And then I'm going to take my white gel pen and just put a dot in that center there. I'm going to add the bill for the duck. I die cut that from a scrap piece of orange. And for the wing, now you could just cut one. I actually cut 2 of them, and I'm coming in with some mustard seed and a small detailed blending brush and just adding some ink to the edges just to give that some dimension. I didn't add any ink to the rubber ducky itself. I thought that was perfect. That stood by itself perfectly. And once I have those shaded, I will place those. Now you don't have to create 2. You can just use the 1, but I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension to this little guy, and I think he is just absolutely adorable. So now I'm just going to play with the placement. Where do I want to put the rubber ducky? Where do I want to put the baby bottles? And I'm so sorry, we just had an ambulance go by. So I'm going to place the duck down first, set my sentiment in place so that I know where I'm going to put the the bottles along that as well. So almost creating somewhat of a triangle. Realizing, though, that I should have put the purple one down first because I do want to prop up the pink bottle up using some double-sided foam squares. And I'm also going to prop up my sentiment using the same foam squares as well. And then I'll be able to just tuck my sentiment right in underneath that pink baby bottle, and then it also grounds the rubber ducky. This panel was cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to put that onto an aqua card base, which is standard A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to add a little bit more of the white gel. For some reason, I do not have luck with gel pens at all. It's just something that I struggle with, and I am going to add some accents with that along my die cuts to make it look round. I don't know. To me, white gel pens, they seem to like fade away. They're not bright and vibrant for me. I do hope you enjoyed today's project, making an adorable little baby card. As always, the products that I used will be listed down below, and if you have any questions, leave those down below as well. Enjoy your process. Enjoy the art that you are creating. Make sure you subscribe and set your notifications so that you know when the next video is live and ready for you to watch. But always remember what is most important for me. Always be creative, guys. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Till then.